the Massachusetts Surgical Journal. A second one, 2 magazines in 1 episode. Lorenzo is giving really, really heavy Sheogorath vibes from Elder Scrolls. I don't see any cheese, so maybe he's not quite Sheogorath. Do feel a little bad about all this though. Let me kind of make it look like a crime was not committed. Lorenzo's artifact gun. You sure that it doesn't kill anybody, Jack? Oh, it's definitely killing you. Maybe you shouldn't have lied about it. Ahoy there. My name is WifeyWhale, but you may call me Wifey, and today we're back playing some more of Fallout 4. We are currently helping Jack reach the basement here at the Parsons State Insane Asylum. He has just been running ahead, guns blazing, getting us into all sorts of trouble. I realized something right before I hit start, right before I started recording. I kept wondering, something looks off about me and my outfit, and it's because I don't have my backpack on. And you know, I'm really shocked I didn't realize that when I became so quickly encumbered in the last episode. But there we go. Now all is right with the world. Jack, where was that basement at? Okay, see you later, Handcake. Here it is. He just ran right on ahead. He's very eager to find his father. Says I'm hidden. Was Jack successful in his mission, or has Jack been murdered?
We don't have time for this.
I'm thinking he might be murdered. Bobby pin box, skeleton. Okay. These are interesting, these little door buttons. You know what? They're just gonna have to find me. It is way too dark. No, I wanted the money. Just a bunch of prison cells. And nothing too much of note yet. These cells connect. Let's do this one first. Ooh.
Got it.
Oh. Well, I'm sure someone will wear it. Plus there's a comfy pillow. Help me. With some squigglies and some very nice question marks. Some good handwriting. Excuse me. So we've seen several messages now. Some of them in those like child building blocks and now in chalk on the ground. Ah. Did you have to relocate the corpse? Excuse me. Ooh, that one has mannequins. Do not like the mannequins. A tuxedo? These are some fancy prisoners. And a fishing rod. He was fishing in the toilet. I'll be taking that from you. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought he was just insane. He was actually getting fish out of the toilet? Oh, I really want to learn how to fish. Maybe not out of a toilet, but I guess this one's broken. That's okay, we got in there. Hey, everybody. How do? Excuse me. I need to see what all you have. Guess I could take all these glass bottles. Heaven knows I am going to need it. Maybe. Oh my gosh, just a mess in here. Move. Get going now. Get. Can, sure. I can take a can. I think we got everything. Creepy. Bucket. I don't know, but prisons like this,
The elevator is still working.
all these cells really gives me like heavy Silent Hill, Resident Evil vibes. Always something a little unsettling.
Come on, this is the only way down.
I'll be there in a minute. Also, several of you told me I don't need to worry about missing the magazine, it's at the end. So I guess I don't need to be super thorough and annoying with everything. You want me to drop into the hole of death? Let me make sure there's nothing.
Let's go.
Well, I didn't see anything. He is just running on up ahead. Didn't it say lead him? Oh, no, just help Jack reach. Okay. Because he's leading me.
Something must have moved.
Something must have moved. Are we not concerned about this? Have we already handled this? Diagnostic terminal. Security door control. It's already opened. Oh, this is a raider? Oh. A helmet. I don't know. It looked monstrous. I guess they are monsters in their own sense. I love these buttons. I would not be able to be a good guard here because I would just want to play with the buttons and I'd accidentally let everybody out. There's nothing. Hope there's nothing under the beds I've been missing. I will be there in a second.
Come on, this is the only way down.
He wants me to miss this. He wanted to come back and get this loot for himself after. I am on to you, Jack.
That's it.
Look at that.
Over here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm here.
Going down.
He just disappears. Oh, hi, everyone's back. We're having a party in the elevator. Without elevator music, though, it's sad. I don't know if this is going to be the last floor. I don't know how long this is. I was hoping to finish this up today, but we shall see. Sure. After all, why not? I can carry 430 pounds again.
Hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. Can't let them release Lorenzo. Okay. Does that mean we're getting close since he's telling me what to do? Uh-oh, I heard someone, I think. I think someone said who's there. I wonder if there's anything about here. That is what I am wondering. What is all of this crap? Pain every time it happens. I have all the lockpicking perks besides that final one where it's like you don't break picks, but it's like I already have 1,000,000, so kind of want these because they're different colored. I don't see anything. If I don't see the magazine, I'll come back out here and look more thoroughly.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin feed. It's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the
Lucifer's
security
balls.
doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right.
Help
need to
Jack
shut
reach the
down the
basement, stop the
containment
raiders
field
from
in order
freeing
to-
Lorenzo Cabot.
You worthless maggots, hurry!
Okay. That sounds like quite
Your
the
men
task that you've
upstairs
put
don't
on
seem to
me.
have been of much use. That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Shit, they're breaking through the security doors! Hurry it up!
That's
I'm opening
it.
the main
Just
door.
keep turning
Hurry.
it. Count
Okay,
it
open
down.
it.
Coming in! Kill him!
Hey, apparently even the simplest task is
Lefty.
beyond your capabilities.
Okay, where's Righty? Shows Lorenzo's a friendly.
I feel my strength returning. Now, finally be free.
Wasn't there like way more than 2 people?
There's
3
still one
people
thing.
even? I thought there were more people in here.
Enter the failsafe code.
We were worried about 3 raiders?
It will take some time for him to regain
Mysterious
his
serum. Wow. Just 4 of them, just like that?
Still have a chance to stop him.
Electrified.
Don't listen to my
Ooh.
son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out. Please. Just open the door.
Kill or free. Ooh. Mr. Lorenzo. You know, he does have a fancy name. That's given him some points on the whole let him free. Maybe if I let him free, I'll be able to inject his juices into me instead, and we can just, like, forget you, Jack. But I do like Jack, too. He's kind of a dreamer. A dreamer in the science sense. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably have to save. I'll probably have to save and see.
I can end this.
Do the right thing.
I don't see a magazine still. Maybe it's in... Also, did I check all 3 bodies? There's one. I didn't check this one.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
I mean, I think it's you, but what is going to benefit me?
If you don't set the generator
There's the magazine. Okay.
himself, and then we're all dead.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Let me do a hard save. I wish I could talk to... Oh, I can? No, it says he's busy. I wish I could get, like, Lorenzo's side of the story, you know? So, the first option would be what Jack wants me to do. Hold on. So, it says killer free. And what are the details on that? Lorenzo... Okay.
Self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
So I either open the door, which frees him, or I do what Jack wanted me to do. I'm gonna try freeing him
Just open the
first.
door. Ah, at long last.
Uh-oh, my
you
husband
did the
disliked
right
that.
thing. You'll see.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack. Why don't you wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know.
I don't want to kill Jack.
The rest of them.
We can't all live in peace together.
How long have you been locked up in here?
My loving son trapped me here in the year of our Lord 1898, so, almost 400 years. I think you were about to agree to helping me kill Jack and the rest of my traitorous kin, yes?
Maybe. I will say, Lorenzo is giving really, really heavy Sheogorath vibes. From Elder Scrolls.
Say I do help you kill Jack and the rest of your family. What's in it for me?
What Jack stole from me, I will give to you freely. The gift of immortality. But first, I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust.
So...
Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate.
Meet you at Cabot's house. Interesting.
Let's go.
Interesting indeed. I don't see any cheese. I see some spilled vegetable soup, however. So maybe he's not quite Sheogorath. Gosh, he's got like a collection. And then of course this magazine.
Yes.
The Massachusetts Surgical Journal. You've collected an issue, blah blah blah. Permanently inflict plus 2% limb damage.
That one.
It's a good one. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. So you disliked that choice. But you know what? I'm not saying I'm sticking with it, but I do want to go to the Cabot house and I want to see what happens. I want to make a nice informed decision. So, you know what though? It's not going to let me fast travel out of here, is it? And I definitely don't want to run back out unless there's like a shortcut out. Dang it. I don't want to like waste 15 minutes of everybody's time. I'd have to do the elevator ride again. You know what? Okay. Why don't I just look up what's gonna happen? Which I hate to do, but I would find out in a few minutes anyway, I guess. And then from there, I'll make my decision. Okay, so I loaded because I did some research.
Do the right
and
thing. Let me out.
It seems like, you know, keeping in mind that I might be doing a survival playthrough in the future. I mean, I'd like to if I get a little bit better at the game.
Everything my son has
I think
told
freeing
you about
Lorenzo
me
would be
is
the
a
good choice for that one to get this unlimited serum.
obvious.
But I think for this playthrough I'm gonna save. Well, I'm gonna not save him. I'm gonna save the Cabot family, even though I don't know if they really deserve it. It's kind of gross what they have been doing. But Lorenzo, if you free him, he will kill all of them.
Please.
So, and I don't want Jack to die. I quite like Jack, so I think I'm just going to, unfortunately,
Yes. Now set the
commit a little bit of a crime. You know, it'd be so funny to do 3 of these and then let him out, just to tease Jack.
Who you think is really the crazy one here?
That's it. Don't worry. This ain't a
Okay, my husband liked that.
Sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! You would have fed upon me here forever if you'd had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Aw, you can tell it actually bothered Jack. Is it safe for me to come in yet, or is this gonna hurt me? Wait, disliked? Wait, what the hell did you dislike? That I opened the door? It said he liked it, and now you don't like it? He's just like me, for real. Can't make up his mind. Lorenzo's suit, is there something special about it? Lorenzo's suit. Charisma 2. I want all of these groceries. Do I need them? No, but do I want them? I do. I don't need the plates though. Get the magazine again.
Nice.
And I get the whiskey. I'll get the vegetable soup. Why not? Okay. I'm coming.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
I mean, wait, so why couldn't he have just stayed in the cell even though it's horrible?
What would he have done? if he'd gotten free?
Oh, he would have killed both of us. And then the rest of my family. And that would only have been the beginning. His crimes, back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We
What's
truly
with this
have no
side
choice.
profile?
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
$508. Don't need me? Oh, Jack, don't say that.
You don't need me anymore.
No, without Parsons to run, I don't think I'll need such an extensive staff.
Great. Thanks.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
Most folks just
A week or so. Like an actual week? Like I need to wait a week and then it'll tell me. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Do feel a little bad about all this though. Let me kind of make it look like a crime was not committed. Oops, I didn't mean to give you a post-mortem concussion. Let me just... Sure. He's got the Dragon Ball pose. He's... Alright, that's good. Oops. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna wait a week and see what else we get. When I read what to do, they mentioned a gun, so I'm assuming we're gonna get a gun. Oh, this is a different elevator. I didn't even realize. Maybe this is a direct way out. Well, dang it. I was thinking this is the elevator we all took down, but no, this is not the elevator we all took down. Oh well. So I don't understand what happened with him. He liked it, and then he didn't like it. Oh, nice. So yeah, I wouldn't have had to have...
Those keep coming from.
I wouldn't have had to run very far. Oh, hi. Where did he come from? He said, where are we coming from? Where did you come from, buddy? And where did your body go? You went all the way over here? Did we not go this way before? No, we certainly did. This is, yeah, this is... I don't know where he came from, and to be honest, I don't care. I don't know why I'm up here. Let's just go. Let's go back to the Cabot house. I also need to search the rooms that are now open. They've been open for a bit, but I forgot last time we were there to check them. Okay. Hey, Edward.
Hey.
What's up?
I handled everything. Guess I'm gonna sit here in what I presume is Mr. Jack's chair, and we shall now wait for, what, an entire week. This'll take a while, won't it? Okay, it says, talk to Jack Cabot about the artifact. So it must have been a week. Where is it, Jack? Yeah, I could just look around for him, but oops, uh-oh. Hacking the game. Wait, he's not home? It's been a whole week. How long does it take him to get here? Maybe he'll meander about and come in. All these doors, though, that were locked should now be unlocked. Don't even remember which ones were locked at this point. I think it's all these upstairs ones. we're gonna just kind of poke around for a minute and give him a chance to show up. Oh. Ooh.
Wandering into places like this is how people end up lab experiments. Trust me.
Yeah, but look at how cool all the artifacts are. How could I not wander? It's a very nice painting. Ooh, I really like that painting. So this leads back out this way. Okay, so all the rest of this is pretty new then. Creepy. Oh, great. It's coming towards me. Undamaged American flag. I'll be taking that. Oh, hi. I would say I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I'm not, actually. Because this whole family is kind of odd. Dang. She is set up. Look at how nice this place is. She's got a working shower. Oh my gosh. She has like attachment. She has all sorts of goodies. Should we wake her up? Clean umbrella stand. I'm going to be taking that too, actually. And a clean umbrella. This is all mine. Look at him. He's making himself at home too.
Hi.
Let's just rudely wake her up. Wakey, wakey.
I don't need anything right now, thank you. Oh, what do you want? I don't need anything right now, thank you.
I wasn't offering my help. I just wanted to chit-chat. Is Imogen around too? Oh.
Excellent.
A second one. 2 magazines in 1 episode. Permanently inflict plus 2% limb damage. Very nice. A bed owned. Is this Imogen's or Jack's room? Don't know, but with the terminal here, I'm assuming that one was Imogen's room and that this one is Jack's. Let me see if I can get into this bad boy.
There we go.
Oh my goodness, that took so long. Oh my goodness, again. It just keeps going and going and going. Another unwanted gift from my loving brother. Still, it might be interesting to play around with. Oh, this is Imogen's. Look at me. This is Imogen's all along. Okay. So that other room must have been Jack's. This whole computer thing turned out to be more interesting than I thought. I've been learning a lot from various BBSs. Jack's been griping about some mistake he made in setting up his terminal, so I poked around until I found the file. It would be simple to fix it for him, but not nearly as much fun as watching him try to solve it on his own. I was playing around with some new ideas and hit upon a good gag. I wonder how long it'll take Jack to figure it out. Went to see Father again. I just showed up at Parsons and threatened to make a scene until Jack finally agreed to let me go down. I don't know why I keep going. Father puts on quite an act for me, but I know it's not really him. Not since he got back from his trip wearing that horrible crown. I keep hoping that somehow he'll come back, that I'll see even a glimmer of the real person again. Maybe Jack will eventually succeed. As annoying as he can be, I can't deny that he's very smart. I went off the serum for a whole month. I thought I could stick with it this time, but when you actually feel yourself getting older by the day and know you can fix it, it's hard to give up youth and beauty voluntarily. I bet most people couldn't do it if they had the choice. And then this is a big jump in time, like 80 years. Apparently the Robco techs don't even know how their own systems work. I mean, it's just a simple bat file in the root directory of the database server, for crying out loud. Hardly the hack of the century or anything, and a little smiley face. Things are just going from bad to worse. The things Robert tells me, most people don't even know how bad it is. And here we sit, safe in our little Cabot family bubble of privilege. I've tried to talk to Jack about it, but he's in his own world as usual. I doubt he even knows what year it is. And Mother, don't even get me started. Her whole life is a state of denial. I know this is insane to even think about, but maybe this is for the best. You'd think I could just get a gun or some poison if I really wanted to end it for myself, but I could never be that deliberate. How selfish must I be to think that I need the world to end as a way for me to get out of unaliving myself? It's happening. I think a bomb must have hit somewhere near. Power is out all over as far as we can see from here. The emergency power is still on in the house, but not for long. Edward and Jack went to try to get to Parsons. Priorities, you see. Jack left Anders in charge here. He seems competent enough, but there's something about the way he's been looking since it happened that I don't like. I'd better get back to Mother. I got the power back on again. Things are very bad, but I would never admit this to anyone. But this is the most fun I've had since I can remember. I'm not bored anymore. Maybe this is how most people feel all the time. I really can't remember how I felt before the serum. Oh, and Anders is dead. I killed him. No one can believe it. 2 days after Jack left, he decided that the Cabot house belonged to him, and Mother and I would have to leave. I can't really blame him. I mean, it was the end of the world. I'm not sure most employment agreements cover that, but he made the mistake of underestimating me. He didn't know how fast I was or how strong. I would have just made him leave, but he decided to fight. Probably better that way. One less person out there who knows about what we have here. We haven't heard from Jack for a week. He and Edward made it to Parsons at least. Jack radioed when they arrived. Tried to be cheerful as usual, put on a happy face for Emma Jean, but who really knows if they're going to manage? At least Edward is with him. If anyone can get through this, it's Edward. Jack made it back finally. He says Edward is very sick from radiation. He left him at Parsons? I don't think he expects him to live. I'm not sure why neither of us is sick. I was out quite a lot, now that I think about it. Maybe another of the many benefits of Jack's magic serum. I'll have to thank Father the next time I see him. Geez, Edward was just left for dead? I can't believe that. It turns out that eventually even the apocalypse can get boring. Jack and Edward are too good at keeping us safe. It looks like the Cabot family is immune from the end of the world, just like everything else. We just shrug it off and keep on going, just like we always have. Sometimes I'm very pleased about that. It makes me feel incredibly superior. Sometimes it makes me feel really sad. Most of the time, it's just as boring as hell. I've stopped even telling anyone where I'm going. The world isn't as dangerous as Jack says. There are still people out there, living their lives like they always have. I guess more of them are willing to kill you now, but that's probably just because they can. I always got the feeling that plenty of people would have liked to see us dead before. They just couldn't get away with it. I don't know how Jack keeps himself busy day after day. You'd think he would realize that it was hopeless by now after all these years and years. Maybe he's just going through the motions the way I am, or maybe he stopped trying to cure Father. I mean, what happens after? To us. I'm the only one that's ever tried to go without the serum. Maybe Jack and Mother think they could just give it up, but I think they're fooling themselves. Interesting. I can't believe that they just was like, to Edward. I mean, I guess I understand, but I don't like it. I almost missed this entirely. Lorenzo Cabot's journal. Oh no, how much is this? Oh no. Oh no, you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. 1894, off Cape Cod, aboard SS Wakeful. I'm finally away. Emma Jean and Wilhelmina came to see me off. Emma Jean begging me not to go as usual. Poor girl. She takes these partings hard. Jack wasn't there, of course. He thinks I'm making a laughingstock of the whole family. With these expeditions, has no time for what he calls ancient superstitions. No matter. This time I'll return with proof that even Jack will not be able to deny. So this is Saturday. 2 days later in the Atlantic. The weather is fine, and the captain promises a quick crossing to Lisbon. The red tape involved in organizing this expedition tried my patience almost to the breaking point, but I'm sure it was better to obtain the necessary permits from the Omani authorities through the State Department. I can only hope that my sheaf of documents and ready cash will be enough to placate the local governor when I arrive. Western Mediterranean, so like 10-ish days later, so far so good. Uneventful crossing. Metternich was waiting for us in Lisbon with the welcome news that he had perfected his electrical sensing apparatus, which is now safely on board in its crates. If it works as well as he claims, this may save us weeks or even months of excavation work. March, they're in Egypt, still waiting to finish hiring our team of diggers. I am beside myself with impatience to be on my way. We are so close now, but I know from long experience that we will have better luck with an experienced Egyptian team than relying on the locals. And then they're in Oman. At last, we docked yesterday and have been unloading at a feverish pace. Any more delays and we will be in danger of having to postpone until the summer heat has passed. Oman still, we're on our way. Nothing more stands in my way but the impenetrable desert and the secrets of the ages. Ha! I welcome those challenges. They seem like child's play after the endless delays and paper-shuffling bureaucrats I've had to overcome to get here. Arabia. We have reached the spot without incident, some superstitious grumbling from our local guide, which I take to be a good sign. Tomorrow we see if Metternich's apparatus works, and if not, we begin digging in the traditional way. Arabia still. Metternich's apparatus has been bulky, sand in its delicate workings, no doubt, but he has obtained favorable reading in a depression to the south. Heat during the day is tremendous. We'll set to work tomorrow and see what we find. Still in Arabia, nothing yet at the southern depression. Metternich swears that it wasn't a false reading. 2 more days and then I'll have to begin a search grid across the whole site, as disappointing as that will be. Arabia still. Success. Late this afternoon, the diggers struck worked stone, apparently the edge of a large circular structure. More trouble from the guide, the wisdom of not hiring the diggers locally now even more apparent as they pay little attention to him. Still Arabia. I am now convinced we have found Ubar himself, or itself. We've uncovered several fragmentary inscriptions with runes that match the ancient text. We've made excellent progress clearing part of what appears to be a monumental plaza. Arabia. I guess we're just going to be in Arabia for a bit, aren't we? All work has stopped. Sandstorm, one of the worst I've ever experienced. We are huddled in our tents in the lee of one of the large outcroppings and must hope to ride it out. The darkness is complete, although it is mid-morning. Sandstorms continue for a 3rd day, like nothing anyone has ever seen. The guide is becoming very troublesome. Some of the diggers are beginning to listen to his wild tales of ancient curses and forbidden secrets. Even the normally phlegmatic? Hold on. Okay, it's time for another vocab lesson with Wifey. I did say it right, phlegmatic. It means having an unemotional and stolidly calm disposition. So, even the normally calm Metternich is beginning to show signs of cracking under the strain. The sandstorm is over, but 2 weeks of work has been undone. The area we had cleared is now buried under several feet of new sand. The guide disappeared in the night. I won't miss him, but the diggers are even more unsettled. We've located what must be the foundations of the great temple. So far, nothing but stone and rubble, but something must have survived. Weather getting worse by the day. Metternich talking again of resuming work in the winter, but I won't hear of it, not when we're this close. I must record everything while it's fresh in my mind, although it's hard to concentrate with the crown right here in front of me. It's almost unbelievable, even to me, that I hold in my hands an artifact so clearly not made by any human civilization. But let me set down how it happened as clearly as I can. We had worked for at least a week to clear the shaft between the great temple. Even the diggers had caught the excitement. Then we hit solid stone, a cyclopean block, a series of blocks as it turned out, obstructing the tunnel, clearly deliberately sealed by the builders. We almost despaired of getting through. 3 days of laborious pick work. I wouldn't risk explosives here of all places, and then break through into darkness. I was first, and the dust of ages covered everything, clearly a burial crypt, sarcophagus at one end of the chamber. We lifted the lid, and inside, even I fell to my knees in shock. The diggers that were helping us fled. Metternich white-faced. I feared he was having a heart attack, but luckily no. We'll make a full catalog of the tomb in the morning. I ordered it sealed up overnight. Not that I really believe any of the diggers would dare to enter it again, but better safe than sorry. I removed only the crown reverently, without disturbing the body or any of the other artifacts. And so, vindication. The crown waits, gleaming as if new made, although I know it's older than any human artifact ever uncovered. Later, I now know that the city's name was not Ubar, and that this building was not a temple, and what was beneath it was not a crypt. I have so much to learn, and so much to teach Wilhelmina and Jack and Emma Jean when we return. We will together. So, Metternich was extremely surprised to see me wearing the crown this morning, and tried to argue with me when I ordered the men to bury everything we've uncovered. It doesn't matter now. The sandstorms will erase all evidence that we were ever here long before anyone can stumble across the site again. And the city's location is now safe with me until I can return and uncover more of her secrets when I am ready. Oh my goodness gracious, Lorenzo. It was quite the tell. But it was quite interesting, yes. I enjoyed it. I want this pre-war lamp.
Figure out how to turn you ghoul. We could do this long term. Something to think about.
I would love to be a ghoul with you, Handcake. We could be married forever. He's definitely, like, best husband so far. I guess that's another reason I don't want the serum. I'll just become a ghoul and live forever that way. Alright, well, Jack, even with me reading for what felt like 84 years, is still not here, so let's go find him. Those bodies dropped again.
Saw a mole rat that looked kind of like this one.
What is he doing here? Why didn't you go home? This is so annoying. Because he wasn't there when I left, was he still? Maybe he's stuck on something. I don't know. We'll figure it out, won't we? Hand in hand with Handcake. Hopefully he's not bugged. Oh no, what if he's bugged? Oh no, he's just still here hanging out. Why did I think he'd be at your house?
Ah, you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, say what you think.
Lorenzo's artifact gun. Wow. So it uses gamma rounds. It does both radiation and... okay.
How does it work?
It uses standard energy cells for power. The artifact's internal power supply was destroyed. Otherwise, point and shoot. It doesn't kill people, but you may still be able to find some use for it. As for myself, I don't know. Maybe I'll finally travel to the southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
Well, I'm kind of convinced about that too now after I read your father's journal.
Hey there.
I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
Why did he even put it on? Do you think he was being called by the artifact to put it on? Alright. Interesting. Let's see what this gun does. He said it doesn't kill anyone, but it did show it does like 25 damage, so are you sure? What was it called? Lorenzo's artifact gun. You sure that it doesn't kill anybody, Jack? That looked like I saw some blood. Oh, it's definitely killing you. Maybe you shouldn't have lied about it. Handcake, get him! You must defend me. That's your job. not letting me shoot him anymore. There we go. Oops. Oops. Oops.
Come out here.
Oops. I didn't make... No, your job! That's the opposite of your job. So, this is an odd gun. The splash damage, as you saw with what just happened, it's risky. He says he's feral. My husband is feral. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's even hurting me. I don't really know what you would use this for. Well, okay. Interesting. Well, I'm just gonna obviously load and not shoot anyone with this weapon. Let me know if there's some sort of obvious use that I'm missing for it. It just seems kind of like an odd one. But I do think that's going to have to go ahead and be it for this one, as I've severely gone over time with all that reading we had to do and such. So as always, I hope that you enjoyed. I appreciate you being a whale watcher, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!